Hi Aries, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your January 1st through the 15th, 2018 reading. So I'm doing things a little differently as usual. I'm always trying out different spreads, but my guides really wanted me to kind of prepare everyone for what 2018 is going to be holding for us and what we need to let go. So we're doing what you need to release, what you need to overcome, and what you have to look forward to, especially what energy that your guides want you to focus on and what they or what energy that your guides want you to most focus on throughout January 1st through the 15th. And also, what do they want you to work on the most through the 1st through the 15th. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I do see a lot of air sign all over your reading, Aries. So I really want to know what is going on. First off, I'm not seeing a lot of your fire energy, to be honest. So whether it is you or you dealing with an air sign in general, but there is definitely a very strong air sign or air qualities in your reading. So what I'm seeing most is, so what you need to release January 1st through the 15th, okay, is the whole basis of what you need to release is, or remember, is that there are solutions to something that recently came to an end. Okay. So, or is coming to an end. You have the solutions card and the 8 of Swords. So with this, it says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation because you are not seeing things clearly. Hey, darling, how are you? But yeah, there has to be a choice made. And I feel like for some of you, it definitely deals with some really strong connection or within your love life. And I really feel that with this air sign that's involved or whoever is taking on these qualities for you, Aries, it's almost like they're bipolar. Okay, I hate to say that. But you do have the Page of Swords clarified by the Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so it's someone acting very childish, very immature with their thoughts and their words, can be very unpredictable, is not who they seem, okay? And I think you're probably starting to pick up on that because, or you have been picking up on it and thinking about dropping it. Like, it's there, you're thinking about it, you're at the end of the cycle, but you haven't quite dropped it yet. So now whether this was probably secrets that came out because you do have the moon card, but you do have, I do see there could be a Pisces, okay? There is some water, but for the majority of the part, I am seeing air. But you do have the 2 of Cups and the Page of Cups clarifying the 10 of Wands. So to me, this means someone was probably calling out something that happened and was being very direct and very harsh with their words and their emotions. Someone that could be very immature, and you have 3 pages clarifying this. So it's someone who's thinking on a lesser level, right? They're not queen, king. They're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to having their emotions in check. So, and this does have something to do with a really strong connection. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, but I'm not really seeing that strong. But it is someone you have a lot of love for. I see that. And you do have the Star card. And again, this is what you need to release. So if you are in a situation, let me say this real quick. If you are in a situation where you think that your partner's lying, cheating, whatever, you need to, and I'm not really seeing any cheating, but I feel like there's something that came out in the limelight. Like, I really feel that someone was called out on their shit. If you've already called them out, Aries, like, just let it go. If you're still seeing the same pattern, sometimes you need to take a step back and really, like, okay, am I seeing the same patterns over and over again, even though I've brought it to their attention and let them know how I feel about it? That's when you need to take action, okay? But if it is something that doesn't happen often and you're like, okay, I see that you did this didn't make me feel good, you know, open up about it. But this is hope. This is inspiration, okay? And someone could have, you do have the 5 of Swords and the Moon card clarifying this, okay? So someone could have just been very selfish, not being honest about what was really going on, someone being very secretive, that kind of thing. And maybe they were hoping, and again, this could be you, this could be another person, but I feel like someone was really hoping that they weren't going to get called out, okay? And another thing that I noticed was, so if you really look at this picture, right? So he has 3 freaking swords. He's picked up what he needs to, and the other people are walking away, drop their swords, right? Like, you have to do what is necessary to take care, to protect, right? And this could just be a sign that, you know, you need to do what is necessary in order to find that inspiration and hope and to protect said self. But you might not be being completely honest that this is what you're thinking. Or it could be, you know, you find out some secrets about someone you really care about and it causes this big blow up because someone ain't being who they say they are. You need to release it. Whatever first comes to your mind, that's what you need to release. So what you need to overcome, again, open communication and clarity. You do have the King of Michael. So again, another air sign, but this could be you taking on these qualities, and these might be the qualities you need to take on in order to overcome these obstacles. So wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So with that being said, you do have the Temperance reversed. So there's definitely some sort of imbalance. And I feel that you do have the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands clarifying that. So it could have been imbalance over someone really tipping the scales is what I'm hearing. Being really, really selfish and being very defensive in their answers and their actions. And because especially with the 5 of Wands, this is all about action, and this is defensive. defensive action. Okay, so if you're calling someone out on their bullshit, whether, the temperance reverse usually has to do with, overindulgence, that kind of thing. If you're calling out someone because they're drinking or using drugs too much and, just not really taking care of their priorities, I'm hearing, you're taking it as they're being selfish because I'm doing all of this and they're not helping me out when I've asked them to, and it's going to cause a lot of that defensive energy, especially if you are not being open and honest about what this person is making you feel, and you need to get them to try and understand that. Okay, so with that being said, you do have the Seven of Cups, and this is all about many options, illusions. So with that, you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, maybe in a workplace, but I kind of feel that this is probably something that you've worked very, very hard to overcome. Okay, this is something that you've really put effort into, and for the most part, like with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who is very grounded, very hardworking, puts a lot of his time and effort into his finances, and this being the King of Pentacles, this is like the most grounded you can get, right? So either you felt really stable with this person and this just kind of like, right? I kind of feel that this, for some of you, it may have been lingering, but for the most part, I kind of feel like it was bam, nah, no, this ain't working for me. So for if it's you that was feeling stable and then you're feeling all of this, I really feel for a lot of you, once you open up about what you want and being open and honest about what you're feeling and how you feel like there was dishonesty and illusions and lies and all of that, that's where you're grounding. You're going to really be able to stand up for yourself and say, this is not what I want. Okay. And that's one of the obstacles that you have, is to be able to speak your truth and say, hey, this ain't working for me. Okay. I want peace. I want happiness. And I need you to be on the same page as me, no matter who it is in your life. Because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is, when I pulled this card, I heard planting the seed, right? And look what clarifies: the Fool and the Page of Wands. So this is a brand new, passionate, almost childlike opportunity that is being handed to you. And I feel like once you take on not only the King of Swords energy, but the King of Pentacles, so when you open up, speak your truth, say, this is how I'm feeling and I'm going to stand my damn ground, you're going to have things fall right in your lap, honey. I'm telling you. And it's going to be something that feels really good to you. And what you have to look forward to. So you have the Star and the Six of Pentacles. Again, planting the seed. The Star is hope and inspiration and all things that come true. A dream come true. Believe in yourself in the end of a difficult situation. And material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So I really feel that when you take this step back and you're like really trying to figure out, what does Aries want, right? New doors are going to open up for you. And once you release all this toxicity and the back and forth and this and that, like, and just say, okay, whatever is going to happen is going to happen, but this is what I want and this is where I'm moving to. You either get on board or you get off, right? Like, that's just how life goes. But really being within your heart space and trying to figure out what is calling to you is when things are going to fall in your lap. So you do have the Knight of Swords. So this is someone that comes in very fast with his thoughts and his words, and is very hasty. And this might be someone that you're very guarded. Okay. I did get this earlier. Someone from your past might be coming back, or it might be someone, I almost get unexpected, and you're not going to take it. It is not going to be what you want. I think it's going to put a lot of clarity into the situation that you're already dealing with, but I don't know if a bad ex is going to come back and then it's going to be like, oh yeah, so my situation really isn't that bad. He's, but one of those things. Please let me know if it happens. But then you do have the Six of Pentacles again with the Seven of Pentacles, and it, planting the seed and watching things grow, especially with your finances. The King of Pentacles, again, you're going to be really grounded, and that clarifying that is the Knight of Cups. So you're probably going to get this message of love and emotion that's clarified by the world. And this is that hope and inspiration, right? But then you have the Six of Cups reversed. And I feel like that's where the person from the past is going to come back in. But you have the Four of Cups. And this is being bored and dissatisfied and not taking the opportunity that's handed to you. So with that being said, you do have a lot of healing to be had, okay? Can you see that? But healing energy surrounds you in this situation. And I feel that, whatever is at hand, because what your guides want you to focus on the 1st through the 15th is your love life, okay? So I feel like this is where you need to make this decision of if the situation you're in is really worth it. Is it good for you? Can you turn it around? And is it really what you want? And if it does not serve you, do not carry it into 2018, okay? Because it will hold back your progress. But these are the things that you need to let go and the things you need to overcome and what you need to work towards. Now, what energy your guides want you to focus on most is the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay? How powerful is that, right? So, in all reality, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone just completely shit out for me. So, but I really want y'all to think about this. I really feel that for some of you, for a lot of you, it is going to be about surrendering, trying to, when you're trying to figure out so much, I need this, I need that. When you're praying and you're meditating, instead of saying, hey, Spirit, I want X, Y, and Z, right? Why don't you try this? Dear Spirit, please release what no longer serves my life and direct me to what will serve me most. And see what happens. Allow the universe to truly back you up and give you what you need, because you might not be aware of it yet. Your horizons might not be broad enough. You might be selling yourself short. Okay, so give it up to spirit, give it up to the universe, and don't put limitations on yourself. And this is where it ties in. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. How about that? Like, how beautiful is that card? So, what's on the bottom? Yeah. Seriously, Aries. I love this one too. This is a new deck I got for Christmas. But the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Okay? Give it up. Okay? Surrender to the universe, surrender to your guides, let them help you figure out what it is that is truly going to make your life better. And do not put limitations on your beliefs and what can and will happen for you. Okay? So, with that, that is what I have for January 1st through the 15th, 2018. By the way, if you are not friends with us on Facebook, you should be. Tomorrow we are doing a New Year, New You live feed with the partners of Whispers of Grace, Brandon and Christian. So we are going to be doing like live mini readings. So we're going to see what comes through. All we ask is you share the video and get as many people involved. And Happy New Year. I hope that everyone has a safe time tonight. By the way, for the month of January, because we have finally reached 10,000 views and I appreciate all of your support so much, any 30-minute reading that you would like will be only $33.33 for the month of January. So please get in touch with us. If you, again, are not with us on Facebook, you should be. I have other people that have joined the channel, but they're not with me on YouTube. So get over to Facebook, check them out. Brandon offers a lot of good things, and everyone has their things that they're bringing to the table. So please let us know. And also, if you would like to help us out so we can get the instruments we need and keep this channel running, there is a PayPal link down below. So please, tips and donations are very welcome in order to keep this rolling, and we couldn't do it without you. So with that being said, Aries, I wish y'all the best, love and light, and I hope that 2018 brings all that you wish and more than you could possibly think. So with that, I will let you go, and I love you guys, and thanks for all your support. See you later.